ANON or 8 a.m. in the morning.
Man, what's happening, man? This is my business. You know, man, I got PA's finest with me, man. Let's go, son.
Flex on, I'll murder your next song. Flex on, high school had a special effects on.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, NoMercyTV Podcast. We about to come back in a big way. Feel me? I just happened to come across a interesting interview. You know, somebody who I don't even fuck with. You feel me? But you know, before we start this off, man, you know, I got a lot of love and respect for URL. I don't want niggas to get it twisted. You know, every time I blog about URL, the URL police is watching. You feel me? You know what I mean? Niggas be, you know, wanting to make phone calls and this, that, and the third. So, you know, URL shit cool, man. Chill out. Like, don't, you know, take this the wrong way. Don't take no offense. You know, y'all been getting my $8 a month since the app started. Go check the email. Y'all know my government name. It's my government name at Gmail. You know what I mean? So y'all can search and see, you know, y'all been getting my $8 a month since y'all started. So, you know, but I feel like, you know, I wanted to speak on this because I feel like URL might be getting lost in the whole content war. You know, the whole streaming thing. All right. Here's the thing, man. When it comes to URL content, right? URL got to a point where, you know, they're spending a lot of money to put events together, to book these big names and, you know, do pay-per-view and things of that nature. And they want to recoup on their investment, which every business owner has a right to. You understand? I hate the fact that people try to make it seem like URL shouldn't do things to try and recoup their money. You know, just when they do the whole pocket watching thing and smack pay this guy, why y'all won't give this guy $25,000? And as a business owner, every dollar you spend, you have to account for, and you have to be sure that you can make it back so your business can keep running. It's not about the short-term effects that fans are thinking, hey, just give this guy $50,000 and, you know, and then later down the line, you can't do no events because you done messed up some money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that, so you have to come up with ways to make your dollar back, you know, and as a league owner, I completely understand that. You understand? Like, don't get it twisted. I started out as a fan, but became a blogger, then became a league owner, and I understand the business aspect. You know, so that part I completely get. You want to find a way to preserve the content. I've even been noticing a lot of URL battles have been taken down. Most notably, them Summer Madness 2 battles. Oh my God. I'm so mad that those are not up. Tay-Rock and versus Hollow is not up no more. Like, where the hell are all these battles going? You know, I know part of it has to do with copyright infringement, you know, people's music being in, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it all the way a million with y'all. URL, I don't know why y'all niggas did that in the first place, having a popular French Montana song, a huge hit record at that, at the beginning of y'all Summer Madness 2 footage. That made no sense. You understand what I'm saying? I know the feel that y'all was trying to bring to the footage and, stuff like that and give it that whole vibe, but that wasn't the move. And I would have expected y'all, especially being in a business standpoint, I would have expected y'all to know that. Like, I've been on YouTube. I probably was on YouTube in the early days, probably like 07, 08, like right after YouTube really, right when YouTube started popping. You understand? And I was lit on YouTube at one point. I ain't gonna even hold you. Like I had maybe 25,000 subscribers. You feel me? I probably, I was at maybe like 20,000, 25,000. And I was doing freestyles and all that. And one day when YouTube switched up their whole copyright shit, this was probably back in like 08, 09, I just started getting mad random flags on my YouTube channel. Like I wake up, 2 flag emails. Wake up the next day, 4 more flag emails. Wake up the next day, 6 more. Like, and it had nothing to do with my channel being flagged. It was the new copyright policies and how they were treating music that was being put in certain videos, and freestyling over a lot of the bigger, more mainstream beats started getting my channel flagged to the point that my channel eventually got deleted, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I wound up having to pretty much start over, and this is getting completely off topic, but URL, y'all, and this back in 09 that this happened, 08, 09, this is back around then that this happened. So I would think that URL would be careful to, not do something like that. Some man is too, that's like what, 2011, 2012? I would have thought URL would be careful to not fall into that trap themselves, especially knowing how finicky YouTube is when it comes to copyright. So, y'all got to do something. Y'all got to get them battles back up, man. Have somebody chop off them intros and then re-upload them bitches before somebody else does. You understand? But, URL is trying to preserve their content. They moved to an app. Now, this is the problem with this whole app situation. When you guys have an app, right? You kind of take away, in a sense, the instant gratification aspect with certain battles. What I mean by that is people don't immediately have a place to go and watch the battles like, how they normally can do on YouTube. You had the VOD. At first I had the Watch Battle Live, right? So you have the VOD, and then y'all would start dropping the battles, maybe like a couple weeks later. Then y'all moved to the app. Y'all would still have the VOD. Y'all would have the app. So people would have 2 mediums to, watch the battle on if they're willing to put money up. So you have the VOD, you have the app. And then YouTubers would have to wait 4 or 5 months for the battle. At that point, it's tough because while you may be increasing your revenue for, whatever moment that is, you're still losing majority of your viewer base. You understand? And that means something. I just seen Lizzo, she just got her a deal with OnlyFans, right? And I know they say artists could do like music and stuff like that and just have exclusive content on there. The problem with getting money for your content is the way you have to reserve it for the parties that's paying. So you're going to get a nice chunk of change off of it, but also you're going to lose the viewership, which matters to a lot of people. And when I seen, what Snake Eyes was talking about, in a way, I kind of understand it, and I know for a fact that other artists are feeling like this because we're in this instant gratification era, right, of social media where when something happens, you want it quick, fast, in a hurry. You want to discuss it, and then you want to move on to the next thing. You understand? Information moves fast. Time moves fast. People are having battles, right? Let's say they have a battle that's like a career changer. It happens in, let's say it happens 2019, right? The battle happens. Whatever transpires immediately from the battle transpires. It is what it is. It could be personals. It could be, it could be stuff that bleeds out in the real life. Motherfuckers got families and kids and girlfriends and stuff, joints they messing with and stuff like that, right? So something that was personal comes out in the battle. You live it that one time. People see it on VOD or the caffeine, right? Then they got to relive it again when it drops on the app, right? Then, after you think the storm is clear, it's all done and over with, whatever issues and real life issues done happen from that battle, already done happen 6, 7, or 8 months later, when you're probably in a whole different space in your life, this battle is now dropping on YouTube, where the majority of the viewing audience is. So you know what that means? If it was something that was personal, people start getting phone calls again. People start getting tagged in social media, and posts start getting made and stuff like that. And now, after you might have did so much to get out this certain space that this battle done caused, now you have to relive that shit over again. After you already got to a new place, and you done got to a new place, whether it's mentally, physically, or whatever, now this personal could be coming back and ruining the peace that you already achieved after going through it before. You understand? So, I can understand why for a lot of people it's a problem that the battles are dropping like this. You understand? And I can see why some people might feel like the battle's not dropping fast enough is just kind of like holding them back in certain ways. You understand? And what I just named is just one example. That's not nothing nobody told me. That's just a clear example fresh off the dome. You don't know how these things could play out. You understand? So you don't want to get to another space, months down the line, damn near a year later, and then the battle comes out that was, might have been not so good. It might have been a personal thing. It might have been a number of things. And it's just rearing its ugly head. The John and Jack Boy. Like, I forgot the battle didn't come out. Like, I had the VOD, so I didn't watch it so many times already on the VOD. When it finally hit YouTube, I'm like, oh shit. And then the convo starts right back up. So imagine how somebody like Jack Boy feel. You understand what I'm saying? And this is all a result of trying to preserve content. So, I'm not here to say, oh, URL is wrong, or to bash URL for it, or anything like that. What I'm just saying is a better middle ground has to be found with this type of situation. It has to be, because eventually, at first everybody was all cool and bragging about, yeah, I'm on the URL app, I'm on the URL app. Then as time goes on, it starts to be a thorn in the side for a lot of people. You understand? And I could have told y'all these type of things were coming from the very beginning, but I'm the quote unquote URL hater. Nobody listens to me. You know, so when you tell people things, it's like it just goes in one ear and out the other. And then when the dust settles and then bullshit starts to happen, once y'all get over the bandwagon, once y'all get over the hype of something first happening, and then when the bullshit starts to come out of it, that's when everybody is like, damn, grass ain't really that green on this side. And yeah, Mercy told y'all that. Y'all niggas didn't listen. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, this ain't to bash URL. This ain't to bash the app. I still think the app is a dope concept, but the time in between, you know, when the battles drop and how they drop and everything, it just has to get better. You understand? It has to get better. It has to be a better middle ground. Like, you know, there's only so long you can withhold footage to keep on the app. Like, people are not signing up to get app battles that have been on the app for 3 or 4 months already. You understand? By that time, they done forgot about it because y'all are doing so many events. So, let's say Geechee Gotti versus Chess. You know, that's a battle that it don't really have that spark or flair anymore. You know, people done talked about it. It's done and over with. Geechee Gotti done had like 10 battles since then. You know, so for some people it's going to be a fresh topic, but overall, it's not going to be something that people care to discuss, because you're going to have people that are going to discuss it on the timeline, and then you're going to have the people like me that's going to be like, yeah, we saw this battle already. And then people are going to start feeling bad for talking about battles that old, because they're going to be seeing like, oh, these niggas done seen this months ago. What they care about it? You understand? So, you know, overall, it's just not going to be a it's just not going to be it's not going to give the footage a long-lasting life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be old footage that's just sitting there. And I really think, honestly, if y'all were to start dropping the footage a little bit faster, y'all might be able to get more, you know, out of it, because now it still feels a little bit fresh to a lot of people. You know, with caffeine, you're not doing VOD, right? So after caffeine, use that week or 2, 3 weeks, whatever, after that to drop the battles. And then don't wait more than a month or 2 months to drop the battles on YouTube. You know, this is the information age. Everything is old like after a week. So, you know, if you want to use that first month to say, yo, the battles are going to be on the app exclusively, then do that and then drop the shits on YouTube. You understand? But I think to just like move in a way where y'all are completely alienating y'all YouTube base, like that viewership still counts. You understand? Even though it's not the biggest revenue stream, it's still a portion of the viewership that y'all need to still keep a grasp on, because otherwise they're going to go to other places. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just one of them things. You know, I'm not a research or numbers person. Like, it's just, this is shit that's just clear as day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, I also, you know, when you start hearing the artist side of it, it gives you another perspective, because now you know that the artists are feeling the way about this. And who knows, after this, you might see more artists come out saying something. You understand? You already have, I just seen a tweet from Fonz, who, you know, he had a battle on the last card. I forgot who it was against, and he want his shit to drop on YouTube. I think it's Fonz and Deuce. You understand? And from what I've been hearing from people, at least if I remember correctly, they were saying it's a fire battle. So, you know, people want to see it. Not to mention Deuce just battled B Magic. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a couple of battlers that's, you know, they waiting on their footage to drop. You understand? They want their shit to drop on a tube where everybody can see it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you know, after a certain amount of time, holding the battles on the app don't really mean much. So, you know, you want to get that shit out to YouTube as fast as you can. So, you know, that's just my thoughts on that. You know, hopefully a middle ground is found. And, yeah, that's just, my thoughts on that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll holler at y'all, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll holler at y'all.